You're bouncing
there's
on.
two people that I'm not telling any.
Good.
There's two people that I'm not telling positions about anymore. The guy at work and fucking Kiff. Both of them make my positions fucking bleed, dude.
Silver is bouncing off December's VWAP, so it's okay as long as it stays above like 23 and a quarter.
Fucking two Grim Reapers.
Those ACI contracts have really weird like movement because when it spiked, it didn't really go up much.
It's because
That was
nobody's
me that
trading.
made it spike.
Yeah, nobody's trading them. We're literally market making that contract.
Gotcha. So I should buy more.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, every time it goes below 50, you guys have to buy more. We're gonna market make it at 50. I'm just kidding. This is all hypothetical. I'm streaming right now. It's probably illegal. Yeah, it has to be in the trillions. Because if they're doing it, it's not 2,000. It's like 1,400 because they already did the 600. Unless they're actually going to do another 2,000. But I think just the stimulus alone at 2,000 puts it over $2 trillion.
I think they were talking about 2000, but anyway, you were talking about Zoom. I think fundamentally Zoom should be like $100.
Yeah, Zoom is. Yeah, it's definitely. This move is.
I want to short that thing so fucking bad.
Yeah, this move is definitely overblown. It is 100% pandemic related. It's overblown.
And they have serious competition.
Yeah, you would have thought
They got
Skype,
Microsoft, Google. I don't know. There's
Facebook.
more.
Oh, look at Intel.
Yeah, Facebook.
Intel just got a massive 1 minute candle. Look at Intel 1 minute. Someone just block traded the shit out of Intel. Yep, block traded 5209. That is one reason Zoom is not as overblown as it should be, is because the travel sector, Connor was talking about this a while back. The business travel is just, it's completely changed at this point. So Zoom is going to be that new medium instead of the normal business travel that we used to have.
Oh, and schools too.
Yeah.
But there's more secure options, and the price to earnings is like insane.
Yeah, price to earnings. You can't look at price to earnings on almost anything.
I thought that about a lot of things, and I've been wrong a lot.
Yeah, you can't really look at price to earnings when you're in a bull market like this because everything is, it's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, I would.
John, you're time
You're
traveling.
time traveling. You're losing connection.
Thought Tesla's been.
Is that him lagging or me?
It's him.
It's him. John, you driving through a tunnel right?
Hey, Deja.
Oh, sorry. I was
What's
just
up?
saying. Am I still?
So I just got like 10 grand worth of your ACI you just called out
Oh,
based
God.
on your financial advice.
Did you really, Steve?
No, I'm joking.
Please buy it so it spikes.
I'm talking about paper trading, Z's. We're all on paper trading accounts.
I overheard the conversation while I was in the kitchen. I was like, I'm gonna go back and tell Deja I bought like 10 grand of that.
John just drove through a pack of lot lizards. That's why he lost reception.
They're all over me.
It's raining lot lizards.
Agar said I almost
can't
got
even afford a lot lizard this week.
I almost got murdered on silver. Yeah, silver's getting brutal right now, dude. How's Chegg doing?
Deja,
What's
does YouTube allow the word lot lizard?
I think it's okay. Yeah, I think it's actually it's
They boost the views.
exactly, yeah, it's
It
beneficial.
should have been your title.
How's Chegg doing?
It pulled back a little bit. That 97 level that Connor was worried about is actually faking out a little bit.
You see that fucking volume candle on the bottom when it hit that fucking tick?
Oh yeah, that's actually, yeah, it's nice.
That's a fuckload of sell volume. That's not good.
No, I think that's buy volume, isn't it?
You think so?
Yeah,
It's
that
going down.
oh no, you're right. That is sell. That was a red candle. Yep, somebody did sell.
I still think that's a profit take by a big guy, and then we're gonna
Yeah,
go
well,
up
it has
higher
to be a
next
profit
week again.
take. Fucking, there's you couldn't be making money otherwise. You know what I mean? it's all time high. It's just ripping up. Every long
How's
position is
that
profitable.
XP doing?
How's what?
That SXP that we were looking at, the crypto we were looking at earlier?
Oh, swipe. Let me take a look.
Yeah.
It's doing great.
Yeah, it pulled back pretty hard.
Oh, fuck.
I think Dime said something about
What?
refunds or something if we lost that trade. Just message Dime.
Like all my son's meetings with his teachers now, they're all Google Meets.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Bitcoin's starting to pull back. That's why everything's pulling back.
I'm seriously
about to lose
thinking about
40K.
Fastenal right now.
Fastly?
Fast.
It's a different one.
Particular. Fastenal is the name. FAST.
What do I think about Corsair?
Just
Let me
put-
take a look.
You just put in a new high, and literally the MACD is just crossing right now.
You said you like the earnings on Corsair. Did they have earnings recently? Earnings don't show up for me on TradingView. Looks like a big 1 hour bulldog. Bouncing off December's VWAP. That looks pretty good. You probably could get like 42, 43 out of that. Doesn't look bad. I literally got bottom ticked on this trade. We were trading Corsair like right around here. My stop loss was below 33 and it bottom ticked me. I got stop hunted.
Did you ever look to see when Verizon's earnings were?
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, I did not. They are
Oh, no problem. I can look it up.
January 25th according to TradingView.
Okay. I was thinking about selling call. Damn it! Sorry, selling call spreads against this position maybe after earnings.
Yeah, it might be a little late for that. That would have been a really good idea. Like obviously along the way, but now it might be a little late. This is where I'd start selling puts, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm talking about after earnings. It should start coming back up, you'd think.
Yeah, it's bouncing right off support right now. It's bouncing off a daily pivot.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it now.
Yeah, this is the kind of pattern that I'd sell puts into. Imagine if we could sell puts on Bitcoin.
Ace just said SXP, FTA clear, and moon mission incoming.
Ace said that?
Ace.
Yeah, it's because Swipe, Sticky, didn't you say it was like one of those credit cards?
Yeah, it's just a shitcoin credit card.
Yep.
If you hold a certain amount of swipe, you get like benefits. Same with crypto.com.
What's FTA mean?
He's probably talking about the FTA, the Federal Trade Administration or something.
Their first clients are US and UK.
86.
So that's good news for them.
It looks good.
So we're gonna rip now?
Fucking hopefully. I'm not even in it, but I want to see it play out. Don't look at it right now.
I mean, I'm about to be break even on it, and I could have taken a good profit.
It's still holding that daily pivot. It's flipped.
That hard?
Yeah, it's
It's
kind
getting hit hard.
yeah. It's kind of back to the daily pivot.
If you
I might have
hit,
got stopped out.
yeah, if you play the breakout trade,
What'd you put your stop at?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
it's at 86.
Was it below the 4-hour pivot, like 89?
I think 87. If I looked at the chart, I would know like the general area.
It is below that
On the
recent
highway.
4-hour pivot. It's down 5% in the past 4 hours.
Oh god, this thing got nuked.
This would be a daily play. And as long as it stays above that pivot on the daily, I think it's safe.
Its all-time high was 430.
This is fucking shit coins.
Absolute dog shit.
Did Bitcoin hit that first 4-hour pivot?
It's still holding 39.5.
If it hit it, I got filled.
It's hitting it right now.
Then I most likely got filled. Can you look at my channel? I think or somewhere, it was either my channel or voice chat. I put my buy levels on Bitcoin.
It was in crypto trades. 30,
You're
39,
definitely filled.
650. You just got filled.
Okay, let's go.
What'd you buy? Just shares, Caesar?
No, I got the $50 calls. Well, they're 49.6. I just got a couple for now. I'll add if it keeps going.
Yo, JMA, you gonna hold those XPEV options through the weekend, yeah?
Yeah. Why is it down big?
No, it's coming actually out of the low of the day now. It's up, I don't know, 1.07% it looks. Smoochie Man was asking, but I'm in it too for next week.
You got next week's expiration?
Yeah, I got next week's hundreds.
I have the 219 expiration.
Yeah, I got the 219 as well.
Yeah, I'm just front running that a bit. After a good green week, I thought we might hit it, earlier.
That's part of my new rules. Only buy stuff 30 days or more.
I knew I should have bought those spy lottos. Now they're probably way up high.
I don't remember if it was XPEV or one of the other charts I was looking at, but there was a 4-hour pivot I think that was holding on. It might have been XPEV. I'm not positive though. Either a 4-hour pivot or a 4-hour auto SR.
They're $1.63 now from a quarter. I was just gonna throw like a couple $100 at it.
What, the day trade?
Yeah, when SPY dipped, I was like, huh, these 380s, 379s were like a quarter. Now they're $1.50, $1.60.
Yeah, the ES literally bounced off the 50% retracement perfectly. It could not have been better.
As soon as
Did
it bounced,
Bitcoin fall through that
bounced
pivot?
back.
No, it's bouncing.
No, it's
You bottom
Like a
ticked
good
it so
bounce?
far. Yep.
1%.
Fucking better bounce. I need this shit in the fucking 42 range next week.
4-hour pivot on XPEV? Yeah, that's the one you were talking about.
That buy was my smallest buy. I only put it was either 1,500 or 2,000 into that buy on Bitcoin.
Hold on, I don't see a 4-hour pivot on XPEV.
It might have been was there a 4-hour auto SR?
That might be what it is. Yeah,
I wish I bought
it's an
those
auto SR.
380s. Did you pick them up, C's? That was a hell of a buy if you bought them for a fucking quarter.
No, I did. I've been green every week, every day this week. So I was like, I didn't want to fuck with my winning streak like JMA did with sports betting. and I was gonna get him. I called him out, and I don't know. I was just like, fuck it, I'm not going to.
Gotta
And
rub,
now
rub
look
some
at him.
salt in the wound.
Whatever, like you said, hell of a week for most of the guys in here. Who cares?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Where's Eileen at? She hasn't been around the last couple of days.
She
Speaking
was
of
getting
guys,
into real estate. I think she got her license.
time is right for that.
Yeah.
You still on Wi-Fi, JMA?
No, I closed it for a loss. Hopefully it fucking nuked after I closed it.
Goes to 0.
Why is it bouncing sticky?
No, it just hit a good level to get in. I thought you might have.
Didn't they just downgrade Coke? Coke's hitting high a day and getting block trades.
Those
How
are
does
fucking.
Coca-Cola get downgraded?
That's an institutional move, like I was saying, right, Deja?
Yep.
They're gonna downgrade this shit. All the hedge funds are gonna buy it because they want the value to the yields. They're gonna take those dividends. They're just gonna keep rolling it forever.
Yep. They've got good dividends too.
Coca-Cola's gonna outlast every single one of us in here.
Yep. Look at that chart, dude. That chart's fucking clean.
The thing goes back to like 1700s.
Shit, I would have bought that yesterday, dude. Look at the doji on the gap fill.
Look at Pepsi. Maybe Pepsi didn't make the move yet. They usually follow each other.
Nah, Pepsi.
No, Pepsi's on
all-time high,
fire.
like a
Yeah.
week ago.
No, Pepsi's on fire. Yeah. Pepsi is ripping. Look at that gap fill. Perfect doji on the gap fill with confirmation today. Oh, Pepsi actually pulled back. So they are following each other. Look at Pepsi. Pepsi's even cleaner. He pulled back to a fucking daily pivot, and now we're dojiing right off of it.
Dude, it's fucking snowing bad here, dude.
Like 40 degrees here. Comcast, that's on my scanner. It's on my it was on my block trade scanner, I think. Their ticker's irritating. What is it? CMSCA or CMCSA? There it is.
They got like an over-the-counter fucking ticker.
Yeah, it's
pink sheet
fucking
ticker.
dog shit. The chart actually looks pretty good. They've got earnings coming up though. Yeah, 4 hours bouncing off the pivot. Nice distribution. Doesn't look too bad. I'm not taking Coke or Pepsi because I'm already in fucking Verizon, Rocket, Honeywell, RTX. Like, I've got a ton of slow-moving blue chips. I'm not.
You're getting a pretty solid bounce, JMA, off your buy there.
I'm not getting any more slow movers.
I don't know. If
What'd you
can
say,
look at
Sticky?
it.
I didn't hear you.
You're up about 2% off your buy.
You bottom ticked it.
Yeah, for fucking $2,000. See what I mean? As long as I don't use high leverage, it bounces. You could literally set fucking bids at pivots, like 4-hour and daily pivots, and just play the bounce and close it.
That's all Castro did, dude. He was sending me fucking DMs. Like, oh, I just bought this pivot, made $1,000. Bought this pivot, made $5,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that on my days off when I can fucking stay up or over the weekend. I'm just gonna buy pivots.
Buy the pivot.
Milk fucking a couple percent.
It's bouncing off the 1 hour pivot too.
Dude, because it always bounces off the pivot for at least a few minutes. Like if it does fall through, it falls through, but like you will always get like that initial bounce on it.
Yep.
So you just
Literally gonna put a bid at the pivot, count to 30 in my head, and then close the trade.
leverage in to make it worthwhile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, put up like fucking 50 grand on the trade, fucking count to 30 and close it.
Talking about pivots, look at XEL bouncing off a daily pivot perfectly. I don't even know what this is, but bouncing off the pivot. If it gets above like 68, mucky, that thing could run pretty easily. You got earnings coming up.
You know what I'm You know what I'm
Deja,
saying though, Deja? Like
No,
even the
yeah.
1 minute pivot, when price comes down, it always catches like a bounce for at least a couple seconds.
That's all I was doing when I was calling out scalps 2 days ago when me and Castro were trading. I was watching for breaks of 1 hour pivots and just fucking longing.
That's what, like last night there was on Bitcoin, there was like at least 3 bulldogs on, I think, the 5 or 15-minute
Yeah.
pivot.
Look
Deja,
at
what
look
do
at Zcash right now. This is exactly what I was scalping like 2 days ago. It breaks a 1 hour pivot. You go down to the 5 minute. As soon as it gets volume, you just fucking buy into it. And if it keeps going, you keep buying into it. You just create your own engulfing candles on the chart. And then people ape into it and you make money.
What do you think about Dish Network, Deja?
It's a big short squeeze. That's why it keeps going up. Oh, is that? Oh, so I'm talking about Discovery. My bad. Discovery is DISCA. That thing's been short squeezing for like 2 weeks. Let's take a look at
Dish.
Dish.
Yeah, it hit the trend line. It's moving up, and it's got a gap above it.
Yeah, it definitely looks like a gap fill play. It kind of, the daily, like if the daily fails here, this could be a big bull trap. But if it doesn't fail here, definitely going for the gap fill.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna keep my eye on it from on Monday. See what it does.
You're hitting the daily Kaijun on the Ichimoku.
What do you guys think about holding the XPEV options over the weekend?
I'm holding mine over the weekend. I don't like it though.
I don't trade those companies.
JMA just said he was holding.
Yeah, I think JMA. It's not a bad setup. It doesn't look bad.
I'm holding mine as well for next week.
It's a little salty. I didn't move with Tesla today.
Yeah, it's crazy though that it's not ripping with Tesla.
Usually XPVs like the lagger, so like next week it might run harder than Neo, but Neo has battery day Saturday, as tomorrow.
That could be bullish for all of EV too.
Yeah, because Neo's like releasing a new battery pack and stuff like that.
At Neo perp on the 4-hour Deja in the pivot. Nothing but wicks.
Yep. And the 1 hour. It reclaims the 1 hour. It's good. Head and shoulders on the
Neo
1 hour.
pisses me off, man. Neo pisses me off because I literally remember when we traded it at like $3.
Yep. Made 100% in 1 day. Or 300%, sorry, 350%.
300.
Yeah. Look at AVAX. AVAX perp looks really good. You're breaking your downtrend right now. Nobody started aping into it yet.
First time I ever.
You gonna be trading
Neo.
shitcoins?
I'm gonna try today. I'm gonna basically do it. Actually, no, I'm not today. Fuck, because I'm gonna be out of the house. If I get I'm gonna get home late today, probably around like 11 or 12. And if it looks pretty good, if the Asians are aping in, I'll probably join them.
I remember we were trading. Well, I first traded Neo when it was like 10, 11 bucks, and then I remember me and you, Deja, started trading the diagonals on it when it was like at 19.
Yeah, really low. I stopped my diagonal at 35 or something. I think it was like 35.
Yeah, I went up to like in the 40s. That was the that was the day I made $100 grand.
Yeah.
On fucking Neo.
Dude, I had the January 15th $25 calls. How much are they worth now? Do I even want to know? Jesus Christ. They're worth $3,400. I had them for fucking 200, 300 maybe. They're worth 3,400. Disgusting.
So in order for altcoins to rip, Bitcoin has to consolidate, right?
Basically,
It
yeah.
has to go sideways for like a fucking week.
Because
Yeah,
it's like obviously like it has to like come down a little bit in order to consolidate or like, you know, start trading sideways. But as soon as Bitcoin starts falling, all the altcoins fall as well.
It's because that's when it started to fall. Like if it starts to
depends on the
fall, people
range.
panic sell.
depends on the range it consolidates as well. Because if it's consolidating in like a 5% range, then
So like you literally
alts
need
will
like a
fall.
week of consolidation.
Yeah, a couple days at least. Because people get scared. So like if it starts selling off, they'll start selling everything. But if it stops selling off, and it starts putting in like a distribution,
Like
That's when
Bitcoin is ES and all the other altcoins are the stocks.
basically,
Yeah.
they're penny stocks though. They're OTCs. Go ahead, Sticky.
it's when it's consolidating, the altcoins they dip less than Bitcoin, and then they recover harder than
Yep.
Bitcoin in the consolidation.
Netflix putting in a nice accumulation here. This thing could be all right Monday if it recovers.
So if Bitcoin's dropping, right? Like say it's dropping into like a daily pivot, hits the daily pivot, ends up bouncing. You basically want to long all coins then, like at the low of Bitcoin.
Yeah, because if
Mhm.
it bounces slowly, the altcoins should follow.
You want to get a higher bounce on altcoins than when Bitcoin bounces,
Yep.
and that's when you know the season's right.
What was it? Not wasn't that long ago that Bitcoin like made a big, huge run up, and Ethereum was still like hanging around 600 or 700.
Yeah, it was like last
lagging
week.
Yeah.
behind.
That's why I think there's
Yeah.
more legs. Like Ethereum hasn't made new all-time highs yet.
The biggest loser right now is 1 inch.
Thank God I closed that.
Yeah, biggest loser of the day.
Long it.
Thank God me and Castro got out of waves.
Waves was rough.
Fucking got murdered. Uni, look at Uni 4 hour. Look at that pivot. That's pretty clean.
Fucking waves.
Almost everything's on a 4 hour pivot, literally. Almost every single shitcoin is on a 4 hour pivot. So you might as well just buy mid perp and shit perp.
You could buy alt perp. Isn't alt perp like an ETF of all the altcoins?
Yeah, altcoin index, yep. They're on a daily pivot.
Yeah, so wouldn't that be the way to play it? I mean, you probably wouldn't get as much gains as like an individual coin, but
Pretty sure alt
I guess
perp and
that'd be.
shit perp move almost the same.
Oh, is shit perp the same thing like shitcoin index?
Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
shitcoin index. Actually, alt perp moves
Oh,
more.
really?
Alt perp is like the top 100, then shit perps anything that's not in the top 100.
I didn't know that.
Alt perp actually moves the most. If you take the low of like December 23rd all the way to the high, alt perp had the biggest move.
Yeah, if you look at Holy, fucking Soul goes up and that thing just rocketed.
Yep. I mean, that's what I was saying when we found out it was that ETF. If you think Sol's gonna go up, and what were the other two shit coins?
Serum and FTT. I
Yeah,
think.
there you go.
Holy,
Yo, the
is
Army
this
just
right?
said they might allow the National Guard to be armed in DC during the inauguration. That's pretty big news for DC.
Holy, is
Nobody
that
has
is that
guns in
new?
DC. They bring guns, they'll get shot anyway.
No, I'm saying they're letting the National Guard have arms, and they normally don't in DC.
Oh, I got you.
Holy's only like 3 days old.
ACI is starting to perk up.
The move contract is fucking 15 grand right now.
Siri. God damn it, Siri's gonna make my decision hard, but I'm probably gonna close it. It doesn't get above this daily pivot by the end of the day, or the 1 hour pivot. OPK has a really nice bottom though. I'll hold that. That cert thing that King was talking about is starting to look really good. Nice little snake. MViz still looks pretty good. Look at Target. Target's flying. Fucking millennials, man. They love that shit.
That's you
I know. I love Target.
and me, but I don't go.
My girlfriend like lives in Target. Yeah, 194 target about to be hit, and then 205 is the next target.
You want to go to Starbucks without lines, go to Target in the morning.
There you go.
There you go.
That's smart because Starbucks are in Target.
Yeah, 205 for next week or 50 cents.
Bitcoin's back down, failing.
Silver's getting hammered, Agars. Like I was saying, man, silver and gold, those trades are dead. The only thing that you're trading on that is stimulus, and you better hope that
What happened? Dixie went up.
you better hope that that stimulus will save you.
Shit, Dixie's back at 90.
You had your bullish impulse. You had a bullish pennant here, fell downward, created a massive accumulation, tried to break out, and now we're failing back to retest. So right now it's still okay. But if it gets back inside this range, it's basically dead. You can see the difference. Like, look at the difference in how it was impulsing to now. You had like little bull flag, break up. Little bull flag, break up. Little bull flag, break up. All the way up. And then you had a massive correction. Right onto the pivot. Accumulation. Try to push higher. No buyers. You're right on December's VWAP. So support there. You have November's VWAP there, as well as October and September. And then you have the pivot at 21. Yeah, Dixie bouncing does not help. If you look at the monthly on Dixie, there's only 2 lines you really have to pay attention to. We've already smashed one of them. The other one is holding as support. You lose like 88 and Dixie's dead, and then Silver's should rocket. Sunrun, I think Caesar was watching that.
Oh, I got out. I got out once it hit 95 or 93 or something.
Yeah, it
I was in a,
looks super toppy.
I was in a 65-70 spread for like 2 weeks, and it was hanging around 70, so it was over my top strike, but there was still so much extrinsic value that 5 wide, it was still only like at $253. So I was just waiting for the premium to burn off of it. And then finally it went up to like 80. I sold what I had for like 480, and I rebought and went with an 85-90 play. And then like yesterday it went over 90. I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna cut this. I'm done. It's way overextended to me.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna top out soon.
Man, I love Sunrun. Like, I'm super long Sunrun, and it happens since $6.
It's a good company. Just looks like it's very extended technically.
Oh yeah, long term looks good, but if you're like trading short term or short term options, I think it's gonna pull back soon. I mean, it gapped up 1, 2, 3 days in a row.
Yeah, it had a massive run, man.
Tesla's kind of its own thing, though. It's a cult.
would it be better off just to have TAN?
And is the ETF, and it has been flying. I think they have a big portion of Sunrun too.
TAN is the ETF for what?
Solar. It's the one that's in our Biden portfolio.
Yeah,
TAN.
Johnny called that out a long time ago. Really good play. If anyone got shares on it.
Oh yeah, that looks nice.
I know there's a bunch of other solar companies, but like,
We lost you.
wait, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so when Tesla acquired Solar City and they basically shut down Solar City's solar operations and they shifted everything to the solar roof, the only real player in solar now is Sunrun. Like you have a handful of other companies, but no one is as big as Sunrun, like at all. I don't know the next closest company.
What's funny is Dime's friend on Twitter, Duck, he owns a solar company, and he's working at one of the Tesla factory or showrooms right now. They're having him do the solar for their entire building. And I was thinking, like, Elon literally fucking bought a solar company, and he's hiring. Well, obviously it's not him personally, but like Tesla is hiring an outside solar company to come do the solar paneling and the solar power for their building. It's like, how the fuck does that work?
Yeah, I'll be honest, man. I think when Elon bought Solar City, he did it to bail out his cousins, because I used to run all of Southern California's energy team for Solar City, and I moved into Tesla. And when we got acquired, the whole goal was to shift everyone to selling cars and to just dwindle down the solar side. So I honestly think it was just a bailout.
What, his cousins were investors in that?
Yeah, they owned it. They started it.
Oh, okay.
Lived in Pete Rive.
That's probably exactly why he did it then. He has the money to do it.
Isn't First Solar pretty big?
I mean, it's not even on the same playing field as Sunrun, in my opinion.
Oh, really?
Is Sunrun only U.S.?
I think so. They're pretty major, mainly because they've partnered with like the Home Depot and Costco. So pretty much like they're really big into the retail space, and that's how they generate a lot of their leads. And they've just always been really aggressive.
ACI with some strength here in the close.
Let's go. Probably JMA buying more on his way to work. AVY today? No, I haven't. What is that? AVY. I don't even know what this is, to be honest. Things getting murdered. Nice little breakout, but it ended up being a fake out. Unfortunate for the buyers. Couldn't really see that coming.
PSTH is ripping.
What is that?
It's that SPAC for Bill Ackman. We were talking about it earlier
Oh,
today.
yep, yep. Pershing, yep, Pershing Square. Holy shit, yeah. Thing is killing it.
Where is it?
It's at 30 and a quarter. It was at 27 and a half.
Damn, I almost bought that last week when you were talking about it.
Yep, I remember we were all talking about this. Looked good.
Neil broke all-time high.
Nice. That means the target is now $60. Should be pretty easy. Nice little bully. 5-minute bully.
What the hell's wrong with that monkey?
The fucking V reversal on ES today is disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh my God, Jelly's GIF is cracking me up.
I got a phone call, guys. I'll be right back.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I guess everybody just went quiet. Freaking Qs are flying. ES is flying. Damn, those contracts are at $2 now.
All right, I'm back. Here, actually, I'm gonna mute stream real quick. I'm gonna run this thing by you guys real fast. All right, sorry guys, we're back. Nice little reversal on ES for sure. Fucking disgusting. Back above
Yeah.
the pivot on the high.
Tesla's about to make another high day if it keeps going bullish like this.
I bought
Bitcoin
into
perking up a
fast.
bit.
I bought into fast and it's running now. I don't know. I just like the daily on it.
All right, what is? I got 4 minutes to decide if I'm closing Siri. What is Siri doing? It's not looking good. So yeah, I'm closing it. I'm getting out of Siri right now, guys. Taking the loss. I only had shares. I just closed my shares on Siri. I don't know what caused this sell-off today, but this sell-off is too brutal for me to hold through the weekend. I should have closed this trade a while ago, because the thought process behind this trade was a bullish continuation. So as soon as it showed that it wasn't going to continue, I should have closed it. But it faked me out a few times because it bounced off the VWAP, which made it look like it was going to continue. Then it sold off. Then it bounced off VWAP again, and then we just randomly sold off really hard. So I just can't hold this anymore. Just going to cut the loss. Now, the only other position I need to debate, what time is it? We have 3 minutes, is OPK. I think I want to give OPK like one more day because it's putting in a bulldog. Yeah, I'm gonna give OPK probably until like Tuesday. If OPK doesn't get back above this VWAP by like Tuesday, I'm cutting it. Jay, I kind of predicted Verizon would sell off when I entered the trade originally. So I've been averaging down on Verizon. I'm not down very much. I'm only down 5% on my shares, which does suck, but I'm willing to add on to this thing again, to be honest. If it goes down to like 57, I'm going to add even more shares to bring my average down. My average currently is 61, so it's pretty high. But if I add on at 57, I could bring my average down to probably around like 59, 50, somewhere around there. But yeah, I'm willing to add probably one more time to this. Duck is shorting ES. He has some deep bearish crabs on it. I wouldn't be shorting ES right now. Even if the technicals told me to, I wouldn't do it. We're gonna have a full party control for the first time since Obama's presidency. And we have fucking stimulus coming up, so I would not short that.
I feel like so many people are trying to find the top.
Yeah, if Biden won, but the Republicans held the Senate, and they constantly fought Biden on everything he did, then it might be an issue. But the thing is, historically,
5 seconds.
The thing is, historically, when you have a red Senate and a blue presidency, the market goes up anyway. So the market goes up perpetually. Like I said, the only thing Biden's going to do that's going to kill the market is change the tax law or lock down shit when COVID starts spiking again. He already went back on his word on the lockdown stuff, so that's good. Now we just got to be careful with the tax stuff. If he goes back on the tax shit, then we're okay. Disgusting close. And I said this yesterday when Trump had that concession speech. I said the market was going to love this.
Yeah, that was a fucking phenomenal speech for both sides.
Yep.
I mean, you can't really be upset about that.
Yep. They put everyone in their
what?
place that was saying he wasn't going to concede and he was going to fight it till the very end and he was going to stay in the White House and cause all this uncertainty. And he just threw in the towel. The markets love it.
You know what I'd love to see? Biden get up on that podium and say the same exact speech off the teleprompter so I can laugh at the difference.
Yeah.
That's the best week I've had in a while. That was fun.
Yeah, it's a good week, man. All right, guys, I'm not going to hold you any longer. You guys enjoy your weekend. I'm going to call it a stream. Actually, before you guys go, green or red on the day. Green or red on the day. There you go. Let me know how you guys did. Actually, answer this one as well. Green or red on the week. Hey, Bob, I'm going to delete your message real fast just to get a clean screenshot if you want to repost that. Not report, oops. I meant to say repost. Yeah, you guys on stream, you guys have a good weekend. I'm going to be streaming again Monday, same time as always, 3 p.m. Eastern. I'll probably bring back the morning streams sometime, but that stuff's pretty hard for me when I'm staying up all night scalping crypto. Waking up at fucking 8:30 and hopping on stream is a little difficult. But definitely streaming in the afternoon. And then if you guys are in Discord, Summary of Markets, as always, will come out on Sunday, probably around 3 or 4 p.m. Looks like you guys had a great day and a great week, so we love to see it. I'll see you guys on Monday, and we'll continue this green into next week. You guys have a good one, man. Peace.